Hi, I'm Sean Worsfold from Kelowna.
How long have you been here?
I have lived in Kelowna for 45 years. My hometown.
What do you do here?
I sell real estate. Okay, if you're looking for a place for great appies or tapas, I would say the Rotten Grape definitely would be one of my recommendations. A great place, great appies, great wine selection, great ambience, great ethos to kind of bring friends, bring clients, maybe if you're in your business. Great area to be, yeah.
Welcome to the Rotten Grape. My name is Giulio, and today I'd like to share a secret family recipe that is really close to my heart. I think we're ready to start cooking, and we're gonna start with our sauce. So, a meat sauce, so you wanna build some aromas, and I'm gonna start a basic mirepoix. So carrots, celery, and onions. And I have a little bit of carrots already chopped up. When I learned how to cook, I cooked from my mother. And however, I was just a little boy at the time, so I didn't know measurements. I didn't know anything but smells and flavors and aromas. And this is how I still cook nowadays. With a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, pepper and chili flakes. And we're gonna move to the stove. Very low heat at this point. You don't want any coloring, and we can let this go for maybe 15-20 minutes would be the best. And what we're doing, we're extracting all the flavors, so they're gonna all go inside our sauce. And we can go back and get to the star of the dish, which is my organic lamb. So we're gonna start pretty much adding all our ingredients. No particular order. Maybe you can just chop up your Parmesan a little bit with your hands. You can add your garlic and roasted garlic. Roasted garlic just adds a little extra touch, you know, a little bit of creaminess, a little extra sweetness. It's not a necessary item, but it definitely adds a little extra. My egg goes in, and I'm just gonna use my hands, which are my best tools in the kitchen. When you have your hands in the dish, this is where you create connections, and you are able to really put your love into the dish. At this point, all we have to do is shape our balls. I'm just going to turn down my sauce a little bit. And as far as shaping the balls, you can have as much fun as you like. So here at the restaurant, we shape it about this size, and we serve it with a little bit of diced tomato, a little shaved Parmesan, and a little bit of the sauce. For the sauce, all we have to do, so this has been going for about 15-20 minutes. As you can see, there is no color, which is exactly what we want. So we're gonna add our canned tomatoes. Like I said, canned tomatoes, in a little trick that I can share with you, is canned tomato in tomato puree, not in tomato juice. It makes a huge difference. You don't have to add any sugar or anything else. So, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but our pan is starting to smoke. So we're gonna add our polpette. So we're gonna sear both sides, about 1 minute on each side. And now the best part of the whole dish is coming in, because we have to add the wine. And the wine is a key ingredient. So the wine, not only what it's gonna do is gonna break down all the flavors, so you're not just tasting the carrots, you're not just tasting the celery, the sauce, but you're tasting one unique, beautiful flavor. And this is very exciting, because you also, at this point of the cooking process, you also get to try a little bit of the wine to make sure, first of all, that the wine is good, but also you'll be working hard, so you should reward yourself with a little bit of wine. So you can see there is a nice amount of color. I'm gonna just allow it to cook for maybe 30 more seconds. There is a lot of goodness at the bottom of the pan that I'm gonna use my metal spoon to scrape off. You wanna just turn down the heat a little bit when you add your wine, because it might start flaming. And you want to use your spoon to scrape all the goodness that got stuck to the pan. This spoon has seen way more sauces that I've made in my whole life, so she knows more than I do when it comes to make beautiful meat sauces. At this point, we can combine, just allow the wine to reduce just a little bit. We're going to combine the balls with the sauce, and we're about done. So what we need to do now is just allow the sauce to allow the meatballs to cook in the sauce for at least an hour, I would say, but maybe 2 hours would be even better. And so this is our final product. You can see the difference in color, and this is what the wine and the love and the passion that we put into it is created. One unique flavor, un sapore bellissimo, we would say in Italian, un sapore bellissimo.
So we're at Discover Wines, and Martin has brought in a fabulous dish from Chef Giulio at the Rotten Grape, and we're going to talk about food and wine pairing today. So when you're food and wine pairing, there's a couple different ways that you can go. You can either try and pair similar flavors and similar complexities, or you can go the exact opposite, which that's a little bit more challenging. So we're going to talk about similar flavors and complexities today. And there's really no right and wrong. I always encourage people to drink wines that they like. You may have the best food pairing in the world, but if it's a wine that you don't particularly enjoy, that's not really going to work. So we have some wonderful wines that we have here today from Meyer Family Vineyard, and I love their tagline. They say, "We are nice people making excellent wine and having fun." So really, what more can you want? And this is their Tribute Chardonnay, which is a beautiful Chardonnay. Now, unlike a lot of Chardonnays that can be very oaked, this does have some nice oakiness to it, but you know what, I've just poured it in the glass and I can already smell it even before bringing it up to my nose here. So let's give this a little taste here. You know, that is wonderful. That is a beautiful Chardonnay. And let's try it with this dish here and see how it pairs. And that's really good. That's very good. So the flavors that are in here really pair well with the wine. And one of the key things with food and wine pairing is to really look at the sauces and the herbs and spices that are being used. And you know, because this has that nice tomato and the basil and the rosemary, it's really aromatic and it really does pair very well with the Chardonnay.